20 minutes, 54 seconds. This is my current 5K personal best. But I want to run faster. I want to run a sub 20-minute 5K. How am I going to do that? Well, I need to get faster, and that is exactly what I've been doing. Working hard in training, sharing a lot of updates both on here and in the Faster 5K tribe in the Running Channel Club. So I'm going to take you through some of the workouts that I've been using to help build my speed as well as my endurance. And I'm not getting away with it that easy. I'm also going to be taking on an interval session on the track over there to show you some of my favourite workouts and to show you that interval sessions aren't that scary. Now, these are completely adaptable depending on what your pace or goal is. So let's go through them. So I'm just out on a 1 kilometre warm up for today's interval session. It looks a little bit daunting on paper, but there is lots going on. So hopefully that will distract me once we get into it. And the warm up is the perfect opportunity to tell you about some other standout workouts that I've done in this blog. Right, so let's start off by talking about a type of tempo run that improves your endurance, and that is a progression run. Have you ever started off too fast in a race and then burnt out before the end? I definitely have, and I cannot afford to do this in a 5K. So a progression run is a really great way of not only building endurance, but also helping you to hone in on your speed, manage your pacing effectively, and controlling your pace. So a progression run is where you start a little bit slower and then you progressively get faster throughout the run. It's a really great way of teaching you how to run with a little bit of fatigue in your legs like you'll have in a race situation, and it's much easier on your body compared to if you're just running hard throughout the entire run. So it's a really cool way of understanding how to conserve energy at the start of a run and finish really strong. So for me, in this final 5K, the progression run is really going to need to pay off, because I'm going to be wanting to hold 4-minute kilometres throughout the entire 5K until the last kilometre, when I want to give it my all in order to speed up and sneak under 20 minutes. So the great thing about a progression run is that you can completely adapt it to what you're training for and your paces, so you can adapt both the paces and the distance. So for me, in the second week of my 5K training, a progression run looked like a 1K warm up at compensational pace, then 1K at 5:15 per kilometre, then 2K at 4:55 per kilometre, 1K at 4:45, and then a final 1K at 4:30 before then doing a bit of a cool down. So super adaptable and a nice run that you can keep as a staple in your week and then progress as you go through the plan. The other thing about a progressive run as well is that you don't just have to do it to pace, you can do it to effort as well. So the key thing is that as the run goes on, you're just putting in a little bit more effort, in the same way that in a race, you're squeezing out a little bit more effort as you get towards the end, because everything will start to feel a little bit harder. These are the runs that definitely at the start of this 5K training block made the biggest difference. It gave me so much confidence, and it really showed me that I can go faster than I think I can. And then when it then translated into kind of faster, shorter interval sessions, that's when I really noticed the big step up. I built the endurance, then it was time to work on the speed. So in the first episode of this series, I spoke quite a lot about how I've kind of developed a bit of a fear of racing. I know that if I work on speed, then I can definitely get my legs in shape to run a sub 20 minute. But if I start to doubt myself in the middle of the race, that could be the thing that undoes all of the hard work that I've been putting in. Actually, recently, Andy was talking about how he experienced this in his professional career. So it happens to Olympians too. And he spoke about it on a recent exclusive podcast in the Running Channel Club. So I've been listening to that on repeat to get my brain in the best possible condition for race day. Speaking of speed, I've been doing a lot of different interval sessions, and a specific intervals workout that I've really enjoyed is a pyramid workout. So this involves periods of higher intensity and lower intensity, so you've got rests and recoveries, and the distance varies throughout. Super adaptable, no matter what your pace is or kind of what distance you're training for, you can adapt a pyramid workout. Right, so an example of one of my favorites is on screen right now. You essentially have got a 2K warm up, 2K cool down, and then in the middle, you've got a pyramid starting with a shorter distance, working all the way up to a longer distance, and then working your way back down. You start off at a really fast pace, faster than 5K pace, then the pace decreases as the distance increases, and then you work your way back up through the paces and the distance gets shorter. It is such a good workout for teaching you to get faster and to conserve energy in the longer reps to save energy for the faster reps towards the end. This is really where I started to feel confident that sub 20 was potentially in reach, so it's a great one to try. Right, I bet you're wondering, when am I going to stop warming up and start the workout? I am not procrastinating, I promise. But first, I want to tell you about the 5K race. Right, so the race that I'm going to be taking on is on Sunday the 16th of March. I'm going to be doing the Surrey 5K. It's a bit late notice, but if you do want to come and do it with me, there is a discount code in the description of this video if you want to come and join along. In fact, I think lots of people from the Running Channel community and the Running Channel Club are going to be joining. Not sure if they're there to cheer me on or race against me, but either way, it is going to be a very fun day out and I am so excited. So if you do want to join the club, now is the time, because I'm going to be sharing lots of updates on there up until and including on race day. So definitely join before the 16th of March if you want to. There's also a bit of a debate going on at the moment because I need a pacer, and the debate is whether producer Owen from the Running Channel podcast or Andy should be pacing me. I know what my preference is, but who would you prefer? Let me know down in the comments below. And I think it is about time that I stop talking and I start running. So let's go start this track workout. Off we go. Okay, feeling a bit nervous now. So today's workout, I've done the warm up. Now we are into 2 sets of 7 lots of 400 meters in 95 seconds, which I think is around about just quicker than my goal 5K pace. 40 seconds rest in between each 400, and then finishing off each set with 200 meters, a little bit faster than 5K pace. So 7 400s, 1 200, 3 minutes rest, 7 400s, 1 200. Sounds awful, but let's see how it goes. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Come on.
Come on, Sarah.
Come on.
Woo!
Okay, ready? Starting in. Yo, sorry, you count me in.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go.
I've got no idea for this first one. I know I need to do it in 95. Bit too quick. That's what we want. Lovely. Just 13 more of those, fine. 2, 1, off we go. There's lots of things that go through my head in workouts like this. That lap, it was, I have to go faster than the given pace. If I'm below, that means I can't do it. But actually, I feel like this workout is teaching me to learn the pace that I need to run on race day. Off we go. Interval training is key for building fitness and improving speed. Running fast over short distances can help to improve your running strength, efficiency and form. And by running at different speeds, we work different energy systems in our body and use different muscles, and this will help to improve our overall running performance. Woo! Okay, 5 done. It's just all of that. Okay, this pace feels fine. No, this pace feels quite hard. Oh, maybe I can hold this pace. No, this pace feels rubbish. My heart rate is quite high. 400 meters isn't that long. This workout isn't even a whole. Just imagine that on a loop. That's my brain. Oh, right, 1, 200. 200 meters in 45 seconds. Do I know what pace that is? No, but the editors will put it on the screen. All I was doing in that prep was thinking about race day, which I think is so important because you have to think about what you're working towards. I've done training blocks where I've just put it out of my brain for the entire thing. And that is where I've really crumbled on the day itself. So every single lap of the track, this last little home straight, it's the 5K finish line, or it's the end of the 4th kilometre, or the end of the 3rd kilometre, because all of them are going to feel so hard. But if you can attack it in training, race day will feel lovely. Right, last one of the first set. Come on, let's go. Woo! We're filming this with 11 days to go and the fear has set in. I just realised I should so be using these 3 minutes to walk back to the start finish. I'm just going to start from the 200 metre mark because it's been a goal for such a long time. I've just been like frolicking about on my runs, being like, yeah, I could probably run a sub 20. Now I actually need to do it. Oh, 2 years ago I was 54 seconds away, which to some people might sound huge, to others that might sound in reach. For me, from when I first started running, that is like touching distance to a sub 20. And for 2 years I've just kind of gone, oh no, scary, don't want to attack that. I think deep down I just don't think I can do it. I think there's like a massive, oh sorry, I got to run a 400 meters, can't, we'll come back to the therapy session. Off we go. If you want to give this workout a go, then try doing the 400 meter reps at your goal 5K pace, and then the 200 meter reps should be a little bit faster than that, probably 5 to 15 seconds per kilometer faster. I haven't been on a track for ages and it is always a little bit daunting, but it's a really friendly environment and it's really useful to be able to know exactly how far you're running and to be able to visualize that finish line, because you know where to start and finish to do 400 meters because it's exactly one lap of a track. So come out and do it. If you have never done any kind of interval training before, you could just do one set and see how that feels, and then build up and see how you go with your training. Best of luck, let me know how you get on. I ate too close to do this, but I had a lovely lunch. Yeah, I just need to be a bit more positive. Come on, 3 left. I can run! This interval workout trains your body to run at a pace near to your target 5K pace. It then finishes with a burst that is faster than your goal pace. So it's helping my body to adapt to running at higher intensities, and it's teaching me to push the pace when feeling fatigued. I was definitely feeling fatigued at this point.
You are smashing me, honestly.
So the 400 meter reps are around about my 5K pace, maybe a touch quicker. And then the 200 meter reps are around 10 to 15 seconds per kilometer faster than my final goal pace. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, this is humbling. 200 meters, and then we're done with this, excuse my French. If you want to give this workout a try, let me know how you get on. I'm going to be posting the full workout in the club, so if you want to come and see how other people get on, then come join the space. Yes! Oh my God. Don't do this at home, kids. Don't do the workout. Thanks guys, you genuinely got me through that. That would be my biggest piece of advice. Not that you have to film every workout, put it on YouTube, have a filming bike next to you, a wonderful camera person and an incredible producer. But if you can drag someone out, even just to watch, if you haven't got any other running people in your life, just find someone who can keep you accountable. That for me is why I love my job so much. Because one, it doesn't feel like work, but two, I know I have the wonderful running channel community to talk to, and that's what the club has done even more. Like, if you love this and you want even more of this, the club is that. I can tell people about every single workout. I can tell people I'm procrastinating and it's been 4 hours since I should have gone for a run. And the running community is amazing. They literally shove you out the door, they pat you on the back when you come back in. You could drop a message in mid-workout and you would have lots of people telling you that you can do it. And that is the difference between getting a PB and talking yourself out of it. I'm actually so proud of that workout. I haven't saved the activity yet because I still need to do a cool down, but I will have a look at the splits later. But from just kind of lapping it as I was going through, I'm pretty sure I ran faster than I needed to for pretty much every single rep, which is a huge confidence boost. And I think I need to have a little bit more belief in myself, but I've got 11 days to get that sorted. And the next time you see me, I hopefully will have a massive smile on my face and a sub 20-minute 5K time to my name. Fingers crossed for everything. I'm just gonna try and manifest it as much as I possibly can. If you are training for a 5K, if you have any words of support, or if you're just excited to follow along on the journey, please drop a comment. I love reading through them. And please make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss the next video when it comes out. And if you wanna see someone who was so confident they could run a sub 25K that they were supposed to run just 19:59 and went faster than they should have done, watch this video of Andy.